Spirit said, start the video already. Stop stalling. Here, let me turn this off. What up, y'all? Look, I still got my seatbelt. Not going nowhere. I'm back with another message. If I don't get this message out, Spirit will not leave me alone. Goodness gracious. Happy Sunday, y'all. It is such a beautiful day. Look, you know it's beautiful outside when the skin is just glow, girl, glow. Anyway. Alright, y'all. I took notes this time so I can stay organized because my brain just been doing too much. I'm trying to tell you, I need adult supervision. I be telling everyone else that they need adult supervision, but really, it's me. I feel like I'm supposed to have a very organized, like, person, like, to be my manager or whatever. Because the way my brain be doing, it's just, it just be going too damn much. And it don't shut off. But I'm getting better. But anyway, come in here. I have a message. Are you listening, honey? Okay, so y'all, do you realize that the year 2025 will literally be over? Dare I say 45 days? 45 days? 45, not 45 days, because we have home. No, I'm wrong. Baby, my math ain't mathing. I meant to say 2. Because we definitely have November and we have December. So, 2.5 months left, right? Look, y'all know I'm very anti-technology, but hey Siri, how many days are there left in the year 2025?
It's 73 days until then.
73 days. Okay. Sounds right. 2.5 months. Thank you. Y'all, look, I promise you, I'm from the Flintstone age. I don't like Siri. I don't like, what does Apple have? That Google Assistant? I don't do none of that. But I have people in my life. They're literally letting me know to stop being an old fart and just embrace technology. So that's probably the first time I ever said, hey Siri. You know what I'm saying? First time I ever. I don't talk to Siri. Siri, don't talk to me. I don't even like when that damn robot at QT talk to me. I don't like it. But I'm getting off subject. We got, what did it say? 72 days, 75 days left, or whatever. I don't know about y'all. But this year whooped my ass. That's all I'm going to say. This year definitely whooped my ass. This year whooped my ass. And you know what? I've been talking to a lot of my friends and everything. And it kind of seems like a lot of people were going through the same thing. Relationships, breaking up, falling apart. A lot of people going on their spiritual journeys, spiritual awakenings. It's just a lot. It's just been a lot. Bro, it's been a lot that happened this year. And I mean, starting from January, y'all. Like, I bet a lot of y'all didn't know that last year, I did not have a job last year. I was not working at all last year. I could not find a damn job. And I was mainly trying to get work from home jobs. And baby, I applied to all of them. I was in all the Facebook groups, the work from home groups. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that are in the group, that send you the emails, that send you the link. You know, all that. I was in all of those, baby. All of them. And I could not get a job. I was just flabbergasted. Because me, Tiffany, not get a job, baby. Listen. I got a nice resume. I have worked all types of jobs, baby. I worked for Fortune 500 companies. I worked in retail. I've even done babysitting. I've done caregiving. I've done data entry. I've even worked in the trade, booking calls and stuff. Like, I've done even a salon. I ain't gonna lie, that salon was tea. I loved working. Okay, hold on. It's like that job where you love to pay, but don't accept none of the bullshit that come with it. It was that job. When I worked at hair club, y'all. I fucks with hair club. Like, I miss all my clients. I had a client that used to bring me, it was liquor every time he came in. He owned a liquor store. Mr. Kinger, if you ever watch this, I still have those bottles. I'm not a drinker. I still have your bottles. Oh, and then we had Prashant. He worked at a bakery, so he always brought us like cookies and stuff and ice cream. I miss you, not your treats, because your treats was definitely showing up on my sides and my love handles. And I don't like that. Bring my girls a salad or something. But anyway, it's still appreciated. Oh man, what else do we have? Man, they just give us food, give us gifts. Oh, I love that job. Oh, I loved working there. I just hate the bullshit. It just wasn't worth it. But anyway, so, and then I got into a car crash. So last year, up until December, I didn't have a vehicle. Lord have mercy. That, not having a vehicle part, so not having no job, and then losing your car. I didn't get my car, the car that I'm in right now. I didn't get this car till, oh, look at the puppy. They're gonna get distracted. Oh, God, I'm like a kid, y'all. I can't help it. I am. And you know what? I have learned to embrace that side of me, because who the fuck wants to be an adult? Being an adult is stressful, it's tiring, it ain't a whole bunch of fun, and it comes with a bunch of bullshit. So, and nobody is really happy in adulthood. No, well, most people aren't. You know, so I'd rather be a kid. I am purposefully keeping my playful like nature, because the last thing I want to be is a boring ass lady who always nitpicks and nags about everything, gets mad about everything, just is always flustered. I don't want that. So yeah, I'm forever gonna be a child. Forever. But anyway, I keep getting off subject. So yeah, I didn't have a car, I wasn't working, and baby, but everything is in divine, like everything is divinely guided, because y'all, I started my debt free journey, like cleaning up my debt, baby. My credit score was at 454 before I learned I'm still in my own choice. Before I really actually started to pay attention to what the heck a credit score was, because you know, my parents did not really talk finances to me. They really didn't talk about credit scores and all that stuff. Like, you know, let me know that, yeah, you need this, and like, but they didn't really explain the depths of how much you need a good credit score. So baby, yeah, I got some student loans, baby. A private student loan. If you don't know about a private student loan, they're there forever. They're there forever. You will pay that back. A private student loan, avoid at all costs. Anyway, it fucked my credit, because you know, I was in my 20s. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money. And even though my mom was a co-signer, she refused to help me. Refused, y'all. Because when I signed the paperwork, what'd she say? You told me that you was going to take care of it and you were going to handle it. And I was like, I am handling it, but I just need some help. And she refused. So she sat there, did not help me. Her thing was like, I'm trying to teach you a lesson. I'm like, I'm trying to understand what was the lesson. Because I had rent. I was working at Best Buy. I think I was making like, okay, mind y'all, this is back in 2000. Okay, hold on. 2010, 11-ish. 10, 11. Like, no, 2011, 12. I had my own apartment. I had my own apartment. And that apartment that I had was a studio, and it was $636 for a studio. And then we got up to a 2-bedroom, and that was $836 for a 1-bedroom. And this was at 2011, and I think I was only making like $9.50 an hour. And so literally had to choose between paying my loan or food, and food won every time. And she just refused to help me. I really don't know what the lesson was. I still don't understand the lesson. What was I supposed to learn from that? I don't know. Because it's not like I went into that loan thinking that I wasn't going to be able to pay it back. It's not like I went into that loan not knowing that I wasn't going to finish school. You know, just shit happens. But anyway, girl, so yeah, my credit was shot from a student loan, from that private student loan. So by the time I figured it out, I I started my rebuilding my credit back in 2015, I think, is when I first discovered about my credit score and how low it was. And from there, and every year I trickled off debt. I paid off that I took my, because when you got a kid, you get some bands. You get some bands from your tax return. So I took my tax return and I paid off my loan. It hurt. Oh, it hurt, because I could have used that for my son. I could have used that for me, but I literally paid it off. And I started to go through, and then I met a silly friend who told me about them payday loans. Don't get them payday loans. They do not help. They make shit worse, and they fuck up your credit. And I took one out from Sun Loan, Cash Store, Speedy Cash. What was another one? Sun Loan, Cash Store, Speedy Cash. I think that's all of them. I only paid back one. So, from 2015, I just kept getting things off of my credit, kept learning about my credit, kept learning how you can dispute things to get things off of my credit, into where I'm at now. So when I lost my job and I lost my car, bro, I was not stressing as much as I could have, because I had no debt. The only thing I had was I was under my parents' insurance because they got USA. Okay. Well, had USA. And that's the best to me, that's the best insurance. And Texas is USA, baby. To me. So, yeah. So I only had to pay insurance as a secondary driver because I was using their cars barely. And then I had my cell phone bill. And then that was really it. Because I was staying with my folks. And since I was staying with my folks, so when you stay with your parents, and then I was responsible. They didn't make me pay rent while I wasn't working, but I was responsible for the water bill. So I did all that by donating plasma. Y'all, I did not like that. Shit was for the birds. I don't know how people religiously donate, but fuck it. I did not like that, and that's how I got by for the majority of the year last year, y'all. Dead ass. And probably a lot of people didn't even know it, because I don't know. I don't take to the internet and just talk about all my problems. It just doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. But there's a method to my madness. Why I'm explaining this to you, because I feel like people look on the outside and they think, oh, she just has it all together. She never goes through anything. And, things are always happening. Whatever I've heard people say, baby, trust me. Should be popping, it should be lifing over here, baby. But I just cannot look like it. I can't show it. I don't know what it is. I just can't. But anyway, the message today that I got, that God will literally not leave me alone unless I literally get it out, because it requires me to tell my business, and I don't like to do that. But this is for the greater good. This is so that one can hear it, receive it, and be healed. So I'm just going to tell y'all a little bit of my business. Jump. Just jump. Jump. Leap. Spread your wings. Get on your tippy tails and just fall off that cliff. Because the message is, well, what if I fall? But baby, what if you fly? Entertain that thought. What if I fly? What if I go for that job? Go for that dream job? What if I start speaking up for myself? What if I start making whatever is in your life? I don't know, whether it be a relationship you want to pursue, a job opportunity, I don't know, travel, you just want to pick up and move, whatever the case may be, just jump. You literally just tell the universe what you want, know that it'll come, and then you just whew. And let me tell you, when you're in mid-flight, I ain't gonna lie, the turbulence can get a little bit like this because you're not used to letting spirit, but once you see, oh, okay, spirit got this, hell yeah, I ain't in control, spirit's in control, because you're never in control. Even spirit lets you think you're in control, but you're never in control, because if you are always supposed to go right, just know spirit let you go, spirit will let you take all these, will let you go in so many different directions. So one day you just finally you get tired and you go this way. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. Baby, that's just a couple of my L's. And then I was homeless twice. This year. Twice. I can't believe that one either. And I had a partner who I thought I could depend on. And that was a lie. That blew up in my face. Boy, let me tell you. Y'all, I got to a sunken place. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people don't know. I got to a really sunken place because that motherfucker was playing with me, baby. Like, you know, it's one thing to be mean, but to be just downright disrespectful and evil, baby, my mama. I'm sorry, I ain't no bitch. I had to lay hands on that nigga. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I slapped his ass the fuck up a couple times. And that's not who I am at all. I am not a fighter like that. But if I have to, I will. And the fact that I had to put my hands on this nigga, I said, Lord, he trying to take me. Lord, I can see it. Lord, when I walk past him and he's sleeping, I just want to smother his ass with a pillow, Lord. I sit out. I'm about to crash out. Y'all, I really had to crash out. And then 48 hours later, ooh, a little earth angel. I got on a ride, and bitch, I ain't hopped off since. Baby, I done been in the moon, stars, Saturn, more. I mean, spirit, you know, when you really ask for help, just know help comes. And you have to be open to the various parts of help, okay? Mine just so happened to be with the shaman who administered earthly medicine. And you know what? I started to heal. Aren't that crazy? I started to heal. I started to understand why for the majority of my life was I abused by my parents, verbally, mentally, emotionally, and even physically. I had to understand that journey, why it was necessary. The situation with my son's father, my ex-husband, why that relationship was necessary. Different dynamics with friends. Man, like, why did I have to be raped? Why I went through rape, why I went through being sexually assaulted and all that stuff, and physically abused and hit on. Like, why does it seem like I have to go through all these things? Because maybe some of you are going through those things and you need a helping hand, honey. You need a helping hand. I'm gonna tell you this one. Ooh! Ah! Y'all, that thing was bitter. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee, that thing was bitter. Ooh! I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh-wee! That thing was sour. Ooh! But anyway, y'all need a helping hand. Y'all need a helping hand. Because so many people, I feel like they feel like they're alone. They're not alone. You're never alone. You are never alone. You always have your ancestor, spirit guide, and God always with you. You're never alone. It may feel like it. And if that is happening for you, I just encourage you just to go outside and sit underneath the tree. Don't say anything. Just sit. You can think about your worries and know that the tree will actually absorb all that negative energy if you didn't know. So if you ever see me touching a tree or being around a tree or hugging a tree, mind your fucking business, okay? It's not just for white people. I just want to say that. Just get that out the system, okay? So mind your business. Walk in the grass barefoot. That's a good way. And what it is you're grounding yourself. Like you have all of those emotions and it gets stuck in your body. And a lot of times when pain, anger, anxiety, and all that stuff gets stuck into your body, it shows up as illnesses. I'm gonna tell you. When I was with my ex, and he decided he wanted to hopscotch. He wanted to go into the child's pen and just play, right? I got so stressed out I was so stressed out and so angry and just had so many emotions, and I wasn't doing nothing about it. I lit a blister, a big ass blister, boy, popped up on my eye. I couldn't believe it. I said, this is starting to affect me physically. Hold on, bitch, hold on. We gotta calm down. We gotta calm down. Because what I said, I will never let a man stress me so bad to where he takes my beauty away, my essence. You got men in your life right now, someone laying next to you right now, that just irritates your ever-loving fucking soul. And you don't think that that's going to affect you? You don't think that it's not going to show? You think you think your bag showed up by accident? No, because that fool. Baby, I started to get bags under my eyes. It started to get really low. My skin was getting bad and breaking out. Boy, I was just wearing my hair up in the butt. Like, I was not myself. Be mindful of how you react to people when they're around you. Especially pay attention to your money. Especially pay attention to your money. Because as soon as I was with that fool, man, my money was funny for ever since. Ever since. And so, I'm going to the shaman. And I see and I hear a lot of things when I'm on the medicine that I never even told him. And I was like, oh. One thing, for sure was, first of all, I had to look at God and be like, God, what the hell you got me doing? I don't know this person from Adam and Eve, and you just telling me just to go, and I'm just like, okay. Listen, y'all, my location was on, my friends had names, addresses, phone numbers, pictures. I even sent a license plate. Don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me, cause listen, look, black girls go missing, baby, and they're hardly ever found. So I had to make, but anyway, I didn't have to worry. Of course, God laughed at me. He's just like, girl, you're so crazy, but he know. And it was just very clear. Just listen. They know what they talking. They know what they talking about. They know what they talking about. Look at the life that they live. Look at the life that they live. Listen. So I listened, and I y'all who know me know I like to talk. I'm a talker. I like to talk. I like to jag. I like to talk jokes. I like to do all that. But with the shaman, I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm quiet. I'm not saying. I'm barely talking. I'm doing listening. I'm watching everything. I'm observing everything. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm a student. Oh yeah. Like, I was like, I was turning into a completely different person. I said, your ass is shutting the fuck up. He really know what you're talking about. Cause a lot of people talk to me, and a lot of people don't know that when they talk to me, child, I don't be fucking listening to most of y'all. Mostly me. I don't be listening to y'all, because y'all don't be talking about nothing. Y'all don't even know what y'all be talking about half the time. And most of the time, y'all don't even make any goddamn sense. So why would I listen to you? However, I'm quiet. I'm forgetting to respond. I'm feeling slow. I'm feeling dumb. Like, I was like, man, I told them, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. But sometimes talking to you make me feel dumb. But it's like, no, you need to listen, you need to watch, you need to digest, you need to embody. I said, because little do you know, you're his protege. And I was just like, not protege, is that right? Is that the right word? Protege? Hold on, y'all. I gotta, I'm a nerd too. I look up, where's my Google? See what happens when you let your child touch your tablet. Goodness. Is it spirit? Is it protege spirit? Is it protege? Is that the right word? I don't know. Yup. Because it says protege is a person who is guided and supported by an older and more experienced or influential person. Okay, you're his protege. Listen to whatever he sends you, read whatever he tells you to read, and do what he tells you to do. And I was just like, okay. And boy, I had to go deep, y'all. Ugh, I even ugly cried. And when I tell you ugly, I mean when the snot is running, you're just like, and the snot is just hanging and you know, it's just oh man, ugly crying because I don't like to cry. Nobody hardly ever sees me cry. So if you ever see me cry, that means I fuck with you. But anyway, and so Spirit was like, little does he know you're his protege. Surprise! I was just like, okay, all right. I'm learning a new way. Understand that life can really take the breath out of you. Like, it can take the breath out of you. It can disappoint you. It can hurt you. It can scar you. It can make you just want to hide away. And sometimes that's necessary, but when you stay too long, you plant roots in that energy, and you don't want to do that. Oh, the vibe masculine, I see you. I've been noticing a lot of eagles around me. Like, I keep saying eagles, but does Texas even have eagles? Just always flying around me, hovering over me. So received. But yeah, so you know, change requires movement. Some decisions don't make sense, but they feel right. Listen, if I made decisions based on just my thoughts, baby, I wouldn't be making too much, because so much of my decision making honestly is from here. Is what I feel in my heart, and then spirit always confirms. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but the answer was yes the first time. How many more times you gonna ask? That's for me too. Like, another thing is, we can't control. We don't have control. Like, a lot of things, it's just a part of the journey. So just strap up, buckle your seatbelt, and enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to. And I always tell my friends to do your own kind of magic. And I tell my Christian friends this all the time, because when I say God is magical, they get it all on me. But what else do you call it? Please. If not magic. Let there be light. Boom. Light. Create the beasts of the land and of the sea. Bro, magic. Moses had a staff. He parted the Red Sea. What is that if that is not magic? You know what? And I like to use, I might have to give me an actual physical. No, I don't have to do all that. I don't have to run. I don't have to have a physical dictionary. Bro, I keep forgetting my password. Hold on, y'all. My fingerprint don't work? Okay. So, I'm going to look up the word magic, because I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm not addressing any of y'all Christians about it. I said what I said. Magic. Hold on. Magic. The power of apparently influencing the course of events by using mysterious or supernatural forces. Having supernatural powers. Feeding a bunch of people with only, was it 2 pieces of fish and a loaf of bread? Sounds like magic to me. But anyway, just use your magic. Like, for me, when stuff gets hard, I always say, Lord, please send me a sign that everything's gonna be okay, or spirit, I really need to laugh and let loose. I've been too stressed lately. Send me like an event or something. I don't know. Something to where I could go, relieve stress. And then if you don't even have the funds, because a lot of this stuff don't have funds for, I even say that I'll have to pay for. That'll just come to me. That'll be offered to me. If that's the way, like, speak what you want. Like, this is really what it is. Speak what you want. And if you have a problem with speaking what you want, then I encourage you to go and seek help. Like, if you want to lose weight, we'll go and get a personal trainer. If you're not good in a certain subject, you'll go get a tutor. So why don't you seek out personal help? Like, whether it be mentally, whether you want to grow somewhere spiritually, whether you want to learn new habits. Like, why do you not invest in yourself? Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. I have taken dating courses. I have taken self-help courses. I have paid and invested in a lot of things as far as mental health and, of course, beauty, because those two things just go hand in hand, baby. Because if the spirit is unwell, your body is gonna show you. It's gonna tell you. Just saying. Like, everyone's magic is different and catered to themselves. Like for me, I manifest a lot of things, events where I can go and get dressed up and be pretty. Because for me, doing my hair, getting my makeup on, putting on nice clothes, and going somewhere pretty or really cool or whatever, like, to me, that's fun. To me, that's just a regular ass Sunday, just face, hair, outfit, yes, take some pictures, like, literally been acting like a content creator long before content creating was a freaking thing. Like, anyone who knows me knows. It just is what it is. And another thing is, you literally have to expect great things. You have to reprogram your mind. And look, this is why I have my tablet. So, like, you can listen to frequencies, and you can go and you can learn about the different frequencies. I listen to a lot of them when I go to sleep. I haven't lately, but I need to. I keep passing out because I'm tired, because I don't relax, but I'm learning to relax, sort of. They have healing frequencies for broken hearts. They have healing frequencies for your womb. They have healing meditations for anything. Sleep, indigestion, upset stomach, all that, all of it. And you can listen to it at night while you're sleeping, and hope, and your brain is always subconsciously digesting things. So if it's a guided meditation, it'll get in your subconscious. And then if you are still struggling, I do recommend starting off with Abraham Hicks, which is a good guru for how to think better and why, and explain how energy and your thoughts and how it all ties together. And then I also like listening to Les Brown. That's another person. Those are two people. And if you're a woman and you're wanting to tap more into your feminine energy and learn how you can attract more with your feminine energy, or you want to attract more of the soft girl life and of abundance, April Mason, baby. And let's not forget Miss Sheer Goddess, a sprinkle lady herself, because I listen to her too. Everything starts with loving yourself. Everything starts with valuing yourself. Like, like, every successful person that I've heard talk, whether it be celebrities, people I know who started their own business, they all say the same thing. Like, you have to take a chance on yourself. You can't be afraid. You can't, well, what if this goes wrong? Or what if this goes wrong? Okay, and if it does go wrong, cool, you'll fix it. You'll adjust. Some things you just have to act on because you feel it deep into your soul. You don't need to know the whys ends. Oh, because look, listen, I'm talking to me too, because I'm the type of person to where I will sit and I will analyze a situation from every damn angle. Every angle. And I mean every angle. Every angle. I ain't even lying to y'all. Every angle. And certain things, and even when everything points to no, this is dumb, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't go that, I'll still do it anyway. And 9 times out of 10, it works out. It works out. Like, a lot of people will probably get married, have a terrible marriage, and then get divorced, and then be like, you know, I never want to get married again. But I'm just kind of like, why do we look at divorce in such a negative manner? Because at the end of the day, people change. People grow up. They grow apart. You know what I'm saying? Their values change. Like, everything changes. And so, isn't it great that we live in a society where we can just say, yeah, no, this doesn't work for me no more. I'm going to find something else. Rather than be in our grandma, grandpa's time, great-grandpa's time, and be stuck with someone who makes you absolutely fucking miserable. And then you just live this long, miserable-ass life. I believe in divorce. That's just me. I believe in divorce. I believe, hey, I like you. You like me. You know, we seem to be vibing now. Let's see how things go. And if things don't go the way that I need, okay, well, we just divorce. We just leave each other alone. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. It literally was that simple with my ex. I just decided, nah, I'm good. I took everything I had. That was mine. I left him with what he had because I don't want your shit. Fuck it, because God can give me 10 times better. And I bounced. I bounced. Deuces, I don't need shit from you. Just handle your business with my son. But that's just how I feel about it. And they'll be like, oh, you'll never do it again. It's like, so what if we had that attitude when we learned how to walk, when we learned how to talk, when we learned how to drive, when we learned how to do math for the first time? Hell, ride a bike, go swimming. Understand that everything is a journey. Everything is a lesson. Some people take a little bit longer to learn their lessons because they're a little bit hard-headed and stubborn than others. You know? I just don't feel like you should deprive yourself of something just because it didn't go the way you had hoped. That's not liberating. You're hiding. And you're afraid. Justifiably so, because I was abused in my last relationship. This is where this, hold on, wait. This is where this little mark on my arm comes from his Junior's dad cutting me. He threw the broken broomstick at me and it sliced my arm. I should have got stitches for this. And I battle in my brain all the time whether or not I want to leave it like this or get a tattoo and cover it up, because people ask me about it. And it's a little uncomfortable, and what do you say? Like, what do you say? Like, how do you answer that? And then their response is always like, oh shit, I wish I would have asked. You know what I mean? But I think, I don't know, I keep coming back to the same thing. I'm probably just going to leave it because it's my story. I'm a warrior, so it's my battle scar. And it's a pretty small battle scar because, you know, I had an aunt that was in a really abusive relationship. And he really went upside her head. And she died. She ain't even here. I didn't even know she existed until I got older. Like, I was like 11, 12, I think. And I just so happened to ask my grandma one day, who is the lady in that picture on her fireplace? And she said, oh, that's your Aunt Sharon. I said, my Aunt Sharon? Oh, yeah, your Aunt Sharon, Karen has a twin. They were identical twins. And nobody talked about her? Like, it's the crazy part. Like, abuse runs in my family from men. All of my aunts. And still my mother. Deal with it. With abuse. And I feel like I'm the curse breaker. Trying to break that curse. I'm not trying. I did. I was only married to my son's father for 1 year and 4 months, and I dipped. I knew we were a couple slaps away. We were a couple incidents away from him slapping me in my face, and oh girl. My stepdad used to slap me in my face. I don't know anywhere else but my face. That's just how I feel. You slapping me in my face is just straight, pure, demonic, evil ass shit. Because why? I don't like it. I do not like that. But yeah, just, I got off. See, whenever I get on this video, even when I say I'm going to talk about certain things, Spirit's like, nope, we're going to talk about it. You're going to tell your business. Tell your business. It's going to happen. Someone's going to heal from this, which I hope. But it's still very uncomfortable to go on here and really speak my truth on what I have really gone through and what I have really lived through. And what I'm still living through. But at the end of it, I know the Spirit got me. And even if I can't see the light at the tunnel, I know it's coming. Because I just think about everything else that I've been through that I didn't think I was going to make it through, that I made it through. And how beautiful the journey was. I'm a very much so type of person to where, I don't wish anyone ill. I don't wish anyone ill at all. But I don't fuck with y'all. Straight up. Don't fuck with you. But send you love. Don't have me on the don't fuck with you. There's nothing from my past. There's nothing behind me. You gotta... Okay, Spirit. Okay. So, how can I put this? There's a lot of people that you'll think will be in your life forever. And they won't. And you have to let them go. Get out of the spell. Get out of the delusion. Because if it was so great and it was so amazing, then why aren't they there? Why are they leaving your house? I mean, why are they leaving your life? Why are they exiting? Because they're not beneficial to you anymore. Let them go. I used to, like, when I was younger, oh, it's a beautiful monarch butterfly. Butterfly's transformation. Okay. Ooh, or maybe I'm the butterfly and I'm transforming because, girl, I'm a healer and I have to tell y'all my shit. Okay, so, baby, I was that girl once upon a time. This is what Junior said. I was that girl that he cheated on over and over and over again. And I would beg him to stay, don't leave, because I had no family in Baltimore when I moved back, and it was only him. And so at that time, I was like 2021. That was 2021, and he was my first. So, right, he was my first. So I just felt like he was my everything. Like, he was my life. Like, you can't leave. What do you mean? If you leave me, I'll die. I won't make it, baby. Yes, you will. I did. When you start holding on to someone, tighter than you hold on to you, value someone more than you value your own damn self, baby, that is the biggest red flag. Now, when people leave my life, I just be like, okay. Does it fucking hurt? Hell yes. It hurts. It does. It hurts to feel rejected. It hurts to feel like someone just threw you away. Like you're nothing. It hurts. It does. It hurts. It hurts when people do that. I thought I was going to be with my ex forever. I really thought I found the one. Like, I knew that was my person. Like, I knew it. I saw it. I felt it. Everything, right? And so when everything started to go left and he decided that he wanted to lie, cheat, steal, and then try and demean me and try and make me feel like I was nothing, talking to bitches in front of me, texting them in front of me, going to see them in front of me, like, just all types of BS. S because we live together. So I was like, what do you do? What do you do? You bow out. You let them do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. Old Tiffany would have died in that situation. I would have killed that nigga. Dead ass. I would have killed that nigga. But the grown me, it's just like, no. You let them stand 10 toes down on it. And you take yourself back. You protect yourself. And you stand in your power. And you look yourself in. I believe in mirror magic. And if you don't know what mirror magic is like, for me, I write notes on my mirror. I write all over my mirror. I always have. Like, it started with my mom when I was younger because I did not believe I was beautiful. Honestly, y'all, I did not believe I was beautiful. And I knew it until I was like fully, except 2020, honestly. 2020 was the year that I actually really fell in love with myself. Like, for real. Like, I am that girl. It took me a long time. A long time. And when you don't love yourself, baby, you attract. Oh, baby, when you do not love yourself, you will attract people into your life that don't love you either. That's the catch-22, baby. You attract people into your life who don't love you either. And I attracted a lot of people, men mostly, that didn't. Like, they just liked the idea of me. They liked how I looked on their arm. They liked the energy that I brought, how I dressed, how I looked. They liked everything but who I am. Because, yes, I am beautiful, but I have a mind, I have thoughts, I have opinions, I have feelings. I'm not just fucking pretty. And I'm not just going to sit there and shut up. So, I'm telling you, write your affirmations on your mirror. You can even do them on sticky notes. I had them on sticky notes just on my wall. I have one in my car right now. I need to rewrite it. This is the one. By the end of this year, I'm going to have everything I prayed and worked hard for. And I keep this like right above here. And I look at it and I read it every day. And then I have memes and pictures in my phone. I have them in a separate folder. And I read those every day. And then I also have an affirmation on the front of my phone. I don't read that every day, but I should. And I tell myself that I am very beautiful. That I'm lucky. Any man is lucky. And any man is lucky. Because, baby, I am that motherfucking woman, baby. I know how to be the submissive type. I know how to love. I know how to be a lady in the streets. And y'all know the rest. And I love family. I love kids. Which is crazy because kids get on my nerves. But I figure I just don't like them badass kids. But for the most part, I love kids. I say I want to have more kids. But, baby, being 40 and pregnant that just doesn't even sound right. But like I said, it's all in God's hands. What happens, it happens. What happens, it happens. And with my conditions. But boy, I ain't just finna have any old body's baby. Like, stop having these men's babies, child. They don't even have a house of their own. No major bills in their name. And you think having a baby is a good idea. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'm gonna let that thought go on that way because that's not a nice thought. So anyway, you need to speak life over your life, and you need to speak life over yourself. And I believe in, like I said, mirror magic. You just look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself who you are. Don't let no one else tell you who you are. Know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, then discover who you are. How do you do that? You step out of your comfort zone. You try new things. You try new hobbies. You challenge yourself. The first thing I did that really just shot me forward with discovering who I am was working out, believe it or not. And I hate to work out, but I do it. And it was my trainer, Tiff. my trainer, sister, soul sister, I love her to death. She was the first person that kind of was like, Tiff, do you not know who you are, Tiff? Like, do you not know what you bring to? That's what she used to tell me. She spoke and poured so much love and so much life over me, bro. Like, and here I am crying on the goddamn me internet. Ugh. Like, that's really her garage is where it started. Team wanted to, right? I don't know, friend. I had a reader tell me I got spirit babies waiting to be born, and I'm just like, oh, okay, all right, cool, all right, bet. That's why I have to guard my fucking. That's why I guard my uterus, because baby, I'm not having kids with another man that's going to lie, cheat, and stress me out the entire time, not be helpful, not want to do his part, make me do everything, and then tell me, oh, you need to go get a job. What? And I'm just like, girl, hi. So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again, baby. If me having another kid don't include a fucking ring, a house, and the soft girl life, I'm not having no more fucking babies. I was on live yesterday. Late though. I'm not having no more babies. I already said that. Because the first time I was living, my mama asked me to come stay with her. That was a nightmare. That was a fucking ass nightmare. So there was no peace. I was stressed out. She was always in my ear nagging me about what I wasn't doing right and what I need to do more. And it's like, lady, I'm tired. I'm literally forgetting to wash my ass. If you're not going to do it for me, it's just not going to get done. It is what it is. So, you know, self-mastery. I had to understand who I was as a woman, who I am as Tiffanyisha, what I need, what I require to start getting the things that I needed out of life. And when you don't know what you need and what you require as a woman, then you'll just accept anything, and then it won't nourish your soul. Girl, so look, I was at a Halloween party and I had been drinking, and I was like, I should record. My friend Vanessa was like, you need to record this. You just be talking and saying shit. And I'm like, I know. So you were dreaming. I was on last night. But anyway, yeah, you know, self-mastery. Like, you gotta know who you are as a person. It don't even have to be as a woman. Who you are as a person, who you are as a man, to understand what you need and require. You know, so if you're the type of woman that wants like a man to have time for you and all this other stuff, then generally speaking, a hustler, a street dude or whatever ain't the type you need, because baby, they out there hustling, so they ain't gonna have time for you at all. You know, you might just get yourself one of them men that work a 9 to 5, have his weekends available, PTO. You know, you just gotta kind of understand the type of woman that you are to understand what type of male presence that you need. And that's if you want it, because, you know, y'all be all strong and independent. I don't need a man. Whatever the fuck y'all say. I don't need no man, but I like having one. I like for a man to open my door and close my door. I like for a man to ask me, do you need anything? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? It's nice too, because that's what I do. We do that naturally. We're nurturers. Women, we always do that shit naturally. We're nurturers. I think this has been sitting in my car too long. It tastes like pasty. You know? Do you need anything? Do you want anything? You want me to massage your feet? Carry the groceries in the house. Take out the trash. If there's a spider, kill it. You know, well, okay, I don't like to kill them. I catch them and I throw them out. Don't kill them. I'm calming down. I'm feeling a whole lot lighter. I think I'm getting to the end of my message. I always mean to be on here for like 20, 30 minutes, but it always ends up being almost an hour. Yeah, I just felt like someone needed to hear whatever I had to say in my message, because life be lifing out here. And I see so much of the wrong information going around, because being a savage and being heartless and not caring about nobody, but everybody say that they don't need nobody, but everybody crying about everybody being lonely online, and nobody wants a relationship, but everybody wants a relationship. It's just, shut up, stop crying, stop whining, go heal, and go find your love. Attract your love, attract everything that you want. Just attract it. Shut the hell up. Y'all be whining. Shut up. We all been hurt. We all been lied to. We all been probably cheated or whatever. It's okay. Heal. Learn the lesson. What did you learn? What did you learn? What did you learn? That's how I approach every situation. What am I supposed to learn? Oh, okay. I settled. This last situation, I settled. I settled. And I won't do that again. Because when you settle, you get less than. I'm hungry now, y'all. So, oh, thanks. Ooh, thanks. This is off subject, but has anybody tried that Reese's Oreo candy yet? I should have took a small bite. You can tell I grew up with brothers. I should have took a small bite. It's pretty today. What time is it? 12. I'm hungry too. Alright, well. All I know is, whenever I thought I couldn't make it, I thought this is too much. I thought, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. God always sends an angel. Always sends an angel. And in my case, it was a McCluskey. Always grateful. Grateful, grateful. Grateful, grateful. Y'all, we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Every time I get on live, I'm eating something. I'm really starting to think, is food a love language? I think mine is love language. I love food. I think this is the only reason why I came to this ghetto ass place called Earth. Hold on, y'all. I think that's it, because nothing else is coming to my head. I'm trying to channel here. Yep, nothing else is coming to my head. Now I'm hungry. You know. You're loved more than you know. You're watched over more than you know. You're protected more than you know. Just because it doesn't seem possible doesn't mean it's impossible. See, we are supposed... There goes the message. There it is. Huh? Damn, did I lose it? Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Spirit. So, we're given the vision. We're only supposed to hold the vision. And then Spirit fills in the details. It's remember that. Because I've been given a vision. Oh, and it's such a sweet, tantalizing vision. I'm getting a little impatient, but it's alright. I understand. Working things in the background. But Spirit... Spirit sometimes is such a little trickster. Huh. How things come together. How things play out. It'll surprise you. It'll surprise you. And you know what? I hear stop asking and just move. I'm just gonna channel some images and the color yellow may be significant. Yellow, red, blue. Trees, butterflies. Let's see, water. Let's see, what else? Someone might be traveling soon. Oh, I hope that's me, baby. I'm trying to get my ass to the Bahamas. Y'all hear me? I want to swim with the pigs. I don't need to get a passport. Yeah. At 36, I'm ashamed to say I ain't got no passport. I need to get one. Every time I was gonna go get something else distracted me. I don't know. Sorry. Why your pants so tight? I can't be healthy. But anyway, y'all. I think that's it. Y'all just pray over yourself. Or look yourself in the mirror and start telling yourself how things are going to go right instead of all the ways and things that things can go wrong. And I'm telling you, a lot of things work out for me because I always believe no matter what, it's going to go my way eventually. It may not be in the way that I expect it to be or how I planned it, but it's going to go my way. And watch it. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Alright, y'all. I'm hungry. I need to eat some real food. And I'm sure y'all want to see me throwing these delicious honey roasted peanuts. Yeah. My diet has been crazy. I mean, a bunch of fruit. Oh, a bunch of fruit. I'll have a little bit of beef jerky. Oh. Oh. Nope. That's a nice car, y'all. Peanuts, fruit. Oop. A lot of water and aloe vera juice. You see how that rolled out from my lip? Like, that's weird. But anyway. I stay eating all live. Oh well. But anywho, I hope this message helps someone. I hope you heal. I hope I inspired you to keep going when you can change your life. And if you're not sure how to do that, then you can ask. I've had many teachers on my path. Many teachers. Many healers. Because I asked for it. And a lot of time, God and the spirits, they won't intervene because you don't give them permission to. Because certain laws will not allow because of free will. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is not like your mom or your dad. You know what I'm saying? You have free will, and they'll let you. They'll let you stand on your decisions, okay? Sir, I want you to get away from my car. I don't like that. Alright, y'all. Well, that's the message. That's it. That's the message. That's it. I love y'all. Y'all have a happy Sunday. And always, I'm always sending you love and comfort. Toodles.